we were excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that?
Yeah, it's happening. Shit, yeah, it's happening. You think I give that up? I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing an extra large. It looks like I can wear large now.
Looking good, man. Still looking scary.
Is Ali the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights? Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
Of all the fights you've had, who would you say was your toughest opponent?
Out of my career, I just want to say none of them was really tough. None was really tough. I mean, you got guys that punch hard and hit hard, and you got guys that come out and win a few rounds, but nothing really was tough.
You gonna watch it though?
I'm gonna watch it. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch him fighting Mike. I think that's crazy. He's gonna have an exhibition with Tyson, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mike is so much bigger than him.
He's not gonna land a fist on Mayweather.
It's
not
gonna be
after
hard.
his last performance.
Two of the most iconic names in sports, with a combined age of over 100 years, are officially stepping into the boxing ring together. What once sounded like a crazy internet rumor is now reality. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are scheduled to clash on April 25, 2026, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, right at the historic site of the legendary Rumble in the Jungle. While the public announcement appeared calm and straightforward, behind the scenes, the private negotiations nearly collapsed before the contracts were even signed.
What's the difference now from like your era to today?
No one was afraid of anyone. Everyone really believed they can beat him.
But it's a business, more business, it's more money than everybody.
Floyd Mayweather changed the game up and when it turned into the pretty boy.
Yeah, that was cool too. But he had to get in that ring and fight too. He had to fight the best competitor. He wiped everybody out. And that's why he's who he is. He beat everybody. He beat everybody I thought would give him a chance. He's wiped everybody out. Nobody can even match him. The best. He didn't pick guys. He took the best. Even the guys I picked against him, he beat everybody, made everybody wrong.
Right.
And that's why he...
Punctuality isn't everyone's strong suit, but keeping Iron Mike waiting is rarely wise. Sources say the first meeting took place at an ultra-private Las Vegas mansion. Tension was already high, but things escalated when Floyd arrived 30 minutes late, covered in diamonds and acting like he owned the place. Tyson didn't take the disrespect lightly, confronting Floyd and reportedly saying he'd been waiting 20 years to prove Mayweather was overrated. The room turned icy when the insults got personal. Floyd allegedly shot back, calling Tyson washed up and moving like he was 80. Tyson reportedly sprang from his chair so fast it flew across the room, getting in Floyd's face and warning that all the running wouldn't matter if he landed a clean shot. Security had to rush in to separate the two and prevent a full-blown fight in the mansion.
They said that you're going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. Why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one, he came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he was talking really bad and nasty to me, and so I was like, God damn. I thought we were friendly, talking crazy. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What you talking about? This guy's talking crazy. Go kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I told the exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
When hundreds of millions are at stake, egos can reach explosive levels. The discussion quickly turned to the purse split, and Floyd made his stance clear, demanding 60% while mocking Tyson's recent high-profile fight with an internet celebrity. Tyson fired back, insisting on a 50-50 split and reminding Mayweather that his recent bout drew 65 million viewers on a major streaming platform. What followed was a tense 45-minute shouting match, with both sides threatening to walk away. In the end, the massive payday was too tempting to pass up, and they settled on an even split, rumored to net each fighter around $200 million.
I mean, like, let's be honest, like, I hate, in a way, and I know people go, oh, you can talk, you can fight. I just hate some things that are happening in boxing. Like, I don't mind if some, like even Jake Paul. I don't mind Jake Paul. I think he's a young guy who's taking boxing seriously. I think he's improving. I think he's doing training camps. But why would you want? How old's Mayweather? 50? You got what?
Maybe a little bit.
How old's Floyd Mayweather?
48.
You lot don't even know. You're supposed to be boxing. Yeah, I know, yeah. But all right, 48, 49, whatever. I was going to say, that's old. It's 2 years older than me. Right, what I'm saying is, who wants to watch a 48, 49-year-old Floyd Mayweather fight a 60-year-old Mike Tyson? It's just bullshit. Like, and as much as I love money, I just wouldn't do that. Because I actually, whether you believe me or Pete, you believe me, I love boxing too much. I think it's disgusting. It's just so shit. Like, who wants to watch that? Yet people will watch it, so I understand. But it's just...
The gloves were off long before the first bell, and the verbal blows were brutal. Negotiations hit a snag over weight class when Floyd proposed 175 pounds, a suggestion the 59-year-old heavyweight outright rejected. The argument soon turned personal, with Tyson bringing up Floyd's $340 million network lawsuit, questioning his wealth and stability. Mayweather fired back immediately, citing Mike's notorious 2003 bankruptcy. The room went silent as the two icons exchanged harsh insults about their biggest life blunders.
With you, I'm the type of guy, I don't hate on nobody. I don't want to hate on nobody because I'm not really a hater like that. So it's like, if they're going to do it and make it something big for the public to see, and they're going to make money doing it, my hat goes off to them, more power to them. I'm not that kind of guy. It's like, you can sit there and pick it apart and say, well, Mike didn't look good against Jake, or this and that, or that and that, but it's not that. It's like, maybe he had a bad night. We'll see what happens this time. So you should never hate on anybody making money in the sport, because that's what the sport is for. But my hat goes off to him. It's funny, but that they would announce it the week of all the chaos I got going on, and the week before the Canelo fight. But somebody told me that there was going to be a big announcement like that coming around the time of the Canelo fight, and there it is. So, but that somebody was...
During the heated argument, a shocking revelation brought the room to a standstill. Floyd had criticized Tyson for looking drained after just 4 rounds in his last fight. That's when Mike revealed the real reason. A severe, life-threatening stomach ulcer had caused him to lose 25 pounds just weeks before the fight. He admitted he shouldn't have stepped into the ring that night. The disclosure shifted Mayweather's tone, showing genuine concern about Mike's health. Tyson quickly reassured him, saying he now has full medical clearance, his tests are flawless, and he's hitting harder than he has in 10 years.
Is it a bloody joke and a big money-making scheme? Well, of course it's a money-making scheme, and that's why they're doing it. They're not doing this for their legacy. This is actually an exhibition fight, which means it won't go on their records. They probably will be wearing bigger gloves than 10 ounce, and they'll be doing less rounds. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're doing 2-minute rounds like we're seeing Mike Tyson do with Jake Paul. So because of this, it's just a big money-making scheme for everyone that's involved. And that being said, when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, that was the same. But back then, we didn't know what was going to happen with that fight, because it was like, has Mike Tyson still got a little bit to be able to knock out Jake Paul? And we didn't know what to expect, because Mike was putting work in the build-up to that fight, talking about how he's going to destroy Jake Paul. So we kind of believed that. But now, Money Mayweather is doing what he's done throughout his full career. He's waited for the guy to box and then see what they're like, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll be able to beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? Like, he waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge, but we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm going to get millions of dollars. Well, yeah.
Agreeing to fight was just the start. Setting rules for 2 very different fighters proved challenging. The camps finally agreed on an 8-round bout with 3-minute rounds at a catch weight of 185 pounds. For safety, they'll use 12-ounce gloves, and official judges will score the fight. Floyd, however, insisted on one final condition, a strict rematch clause in case he gets caught by a lucky knockout. Tyson accepted without hesitation, assuring Floyd there wouldn't be a need for a rematch because the fight would end with Mayweather on the canvas.
Your legacy, and I know Floyd says, legacy don't pay my bills, and clearly he's got a lot to pay. Maybe the same with Mike, but there's a certain portion of the population that's going to look at these two and think, what? This was the greatest heavyweight of an era? This was the greatest boxer ever in Floyd Mayweather? That's the guy? Both of them have trouble. I mean, Floyd still can move around. Floyd's still fluid, but Mike can barely move. Floyd is not obviously anywhere close to what Floyd was. And it's probably going to be Floyd dancing on Mike the entire time to a weird little like sparring session, decision, exhibition ending thing, right? Where they both get their hands raised, no one gets touched, with any sort of violence or anything. And we leave going, yeah, that was super embarrassing. I just either wasted my money or wasted my time. But hey, good for Mike and Floyd that they got paid. You know what I mean? Like they're asking us to watch a boxing match. We're going to go watch some sort of attempt to perform, but it won't be anything close to what we want. So yeah, man, I just think it's sad. I think it's embarrassing for Floyd mainly that he needs to keep doing this, and maybe a little bit for Mike. I feel more bad for Mike than anything. I feel a little bit more embarrassed for Floyd after flexing all that money for years and years to have to come back, and the tax man needs his 20 mil, and the debt collectors need their 50 mil, and now he's in a lawsuit with Showtime because it's clearly becoming a financial issue with Floyd. That's an embarrassing thing for him.
As the contracts are finalized, the combat sports world is already tearing the matchup apart. Forums and social media are full of harsh criticism, with purists labeling it a blatant cash grab for aging fighters. Fans point to the massive 70-plus pound weight gap, calling it more circus than sport. Adding to the controversy, reports suggest Floyd plans to use the event as a stepping stone to fully return to professional boxing later this year. Yet, despite the backlash, millions are still expected to watch. The spectacle of a 220-pound Mike Tyson trying to land a knockout on the ultimate defensive wizard is a strange what-if no fan can ignore.
Mayweather and Tyson. No.
That's never gonna happen.
Look, originally the odds were on betonline.ag, where Tyson was plus 350, Mayweather was minus 500, making Mayweather the clear 5-1 winner.
Yeah, you'd have Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris before that.
Okay, so this happened. Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather right now.
That's not going to happen.
But they're saying it's going to happen.
It's not. I don't care what they are.
It's supposed to take place in spring of 2026.
It's supposed to. Okay, in spring of 2026, we're going to be talking about. Remember back when we were talking about No, that's never going to happen.
Okay,
it's never going to happen.
If it were to happen, who do you have your money on? Mayweather versus Tyson. Mayweather is 48.
So ridiculous.
Tyson is what, 60 at this point, or 50? How old is Tyson?
He's got to be 59, I would think.
59. So he'll be 60. A 60-year-old versus a 49-year-old.
Yeah,
different weight classes, of course.
Yeah, with gloves on.
Yeah.
I mean, and Mayweather would win.
Okay. I mean, that's what everyone's saying. So,
Yeah, well, he would have to block and just tap him and whatever, just win on points and keep running around till Tyson falls out. I feel ridiculous talking about this. That's never going to happen.
We're looking at either the most unforgettable nostalgic showdown in history or the priciest sparring session ever broadcast. The stakes are enormous. Tempers are flaring, and the historic Congo setting adds a layer of mystique to the event. With $200 million at stake for each fighter, the financial reward is massive. But when the opening bell sounds in the jungle, the bigger question may be who stands to lose more when it comes to their legendary legacy.
You want me to tell you exactly what's going to happen? It's going to be horrible. They both got beat by Paul brothers. So I think their brands were hurt. Dude. And now less people care about
Why do I got to
fights.
hear this shit?
I'm just saying.
I thought Floyd got
also
the decision.
Got beat. There was no decision. People decided I won.
Wait, what?
Floyd would absolutely murder Mike Tyson, should he decide.
Does that mean you're saying that you would absolutely murder Mike Tyson?
I'll kill you, Mike.
Yes, that's why
he told him.
That's why when he called me out, I
that
literally
was
was
the
like,
worst.
That's it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our future uploads. Share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one.